beautiful butterfly, bring me the other side. Getting louder, calling my name. Feeling the rising vibe, bring me the otherwise. Getting louder through my veins.
Hello, welcome to my video. My name is Deborah, I'm Little Miss Butterfly. This is my very first time doing YouTube, so bear with me. But I am going to, throughout the week, have some videos, such as like Monday, I'm going to teach you step by step on how to do crocheting. And that means from the very beginning, so you can be really good at it and really understand every bit of it, because it can be a little difficult. And then on Tuesdays, I love Temu, so I am definitely going to open up products in front of you and tell you the prices and if it's worth it or not. So, and I would always have links down below for you, so you can go straight to it. And then Wednesdays, I haven't decided yet. Probably catch up for me. And then Thursday is gonna take you back Thursday. So pretty much a throwback. It's pretty much is gonna be we're gonna be talking about, you know, things from the 80s or 90s or even further back. You know, I have collectibles, so I'll show those off. We'll talk about movies, music, whatever. And then Friday is chat day. We'll chat about anything, whether it comes to religion, no politics. That can get really bad there. So we're going to leave that out, but we're going to talk about makeup, we're going to talk about health issues, life in general, marriage, kids, whatever. I'll even do Q&A. So if you have any questions or anything, be free to ask, but keep it appropriate, because, you know, I want to at least, there's going to be kids probably watching this, so we've got to watch what we're talking about. And so, like I said, I hope we can enjoy each other, get to know each other. And I love to talk, so if you're a talker, you know. And I am going to talk about sexuality, and I'm going to keep it to a minimum since there is kids watching, but it's pretty much talking about transgender, you know, you name it, LGBTQIA. Because I have a trans kid and I have a few LBTG kids as well. So, yeah, I am Christian, but I don't judge. So we could talk about anything. You have questions, whatever, just feel free to ask. So I thought I'd just let you know that this is going to be an adventure. Oh, and by the way, we are going to talk about losing weight, because that's what I'm doing now. We have a cruise coming up next year around Christmas time. Never been on a cruise, so it's going to be interesting. And I want to be able to get my skinny body back. So you're going to see my process, my results throughout the videos by me getting thinner. And I tell you, I want to cry, but I mean, I'm okay with my body. But these health issues that I have, like PCOS and stuff that causes skin conditions and whatnot, and I like anything from, you know, here below, but anything from here up, I really have an issue with it. But I've been doing a skin routine, so we're going to talk about skin routines. And then, you know, oh, it's just hard, because I don't even like looking in the mirror. So I know there's going to be a lot of women out there in my same situation. I mean, we're going to be talking about fibromyalgia, because I have that really bad. I have a disc disorder. I have chronic pains. And I got the shakes real bad. I hope I don't have Parkinson's. Probably not, but it seems like in my videos or anywhere I'm at, it seems like my body shakes and my hands shake really bad. And I've noticed that even my head shakes when I'm just sitting still. So I don't know what's going on there. I need to get that looked at. I'm kind of scared because, I don't want it to be Parkinson's, but if it is, I want to get on it before it gets bad. And then we're going to talk about diabetes, because I have type 2 diabetes, but there is a type 1. So I have a cousin, and her daughter has type 1, and they have to monitor her like severely, like really watch her. So that's kind of sad, and she's so young and she's so gorgeous. But anyways, and then, we're going to talk about arthritis, because I think I'm getting that, and that sucks because with crocheting, you're always using your wrist a lot. So, and it causes a lot of pain all through here, and it could be carpal tunnel. I don't know. My grandma's got it, so who knows. And then we're going to talk about, of course, we're going to talk about, I am good at doing makeup. Right now, all I have is mascara, lipstick, and that's it, because I'm trying to clear my skin, because I get rosacea really bad too. And I'm going to teach you how to put on makeup, especially with women that's got a rounder face with a double chin. That is, oh, I hate my double chin. And I bet you there's other women out there that have the same issue. And then I'm going to teach you, pretty much step by step how to do that. I mean, there's women out there that don't have this double chin and trying to hide this certain, you're very lucky. But there, women like me, I mean, it's hard. And yeah, I don't put makeup on much like I used to, because it takes at least a couple hours to do it. I mean, because I really want to cover up and highlight and, the whole 9 yards, so I can look good. I mean, you're going to see me in some videos where I'll be, wearing makeup fully. And there's only like one issue I have. And if you guys have any, advice or whatever about eyelashes, false eyelashes, because I don't know if it's just because my shakiness. I mean, but I can't put on eyelashes, but I am going to practice, and I'm going to try. So hopefully you guys will see me do that. That's like the only thing I really have issues with. One time I put eyelash like clear up here, so it looked like I had double eyelashes. Yeah, that, I look like the clown. But, and then I'm going to teach you about hair. I mean, I have issues because of my PCOS. Hold on, I need a drink. Excuse me. But there's twice I had to shave my head bald because I don't know, I think it's part of the PCOS, but it causes like dryness here really bad. I don't have dandruff. It's just, I don't know if it could be psoriasis starting up. I don't know, but it gets really bad sometimes. And I tell you, it's hard. And my hair, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older as well, but my hair is getting brittle and stuff. So I've been I sell Avon, and we'll be talking about that as well. And I'm trying this new product that they have. It's got keratin in it, which is really good for your hair, and it's supposed to help restore the damages, your split ends, all that, And so, and I just started it, so hopefully I'll see more of a result. I mean, my thing is I got a combination, whether it's oily skin, oily hair, to dryness. I mean, you name it, it sucks. And I know some of you women out there have that issue as well. It's like, am I ever going to find a certain product to help? Well, yeah, there's products out there. It's just got to find the right one. So far, even though I'm selling Avon, so far I'm using CeraVe. And since I have that combination in oily skin, I use that foaming cream to wash my face. And then I use the toner because it helps minimize the pores, because blackheads, you gotta love those, or the whiteheads. I really don't have much acne. It's just mostly rosacea, blackheads, oily skin, some dryness, and pretty much it. And I am using one of my Avon eye cream, which I love a lot, It's a dual, and you got this cream that goes under your eyes to help, and a cream that goes above your eyes and up by your eyebrows, and I'll show you later on that. And it seems to be working a lot, and like with the dark circles and the tightening so I don't get crow's feet and all that. I mean, yeah, I'm like 41, I'm gonna be honest, and I remember back in the days after I had my twins, I got 4 kids of mine, and then one stepdaughter, and then 2 grandkids. So, be talking about that later on in other videos. But I remember after having my twins, I remember walking around and people were just like, and this was at the state fair, and they're like, these are your kids? And I was like, yeah. And I was 28, almost 30, somewhere around there. And I was like, yeah, all 4 of these are my kids. And they're like, no way, because you look about 16. Huh, I don't look like that now. That sucks, doesn't it? I mean, I hardly even get carded, barely that I get carded. And the only reason why I get carded now is because, well, some of them are like, well, because that's what we have to do. But a lot of places don't card. But when I do get carded, it's like, do I look that young? But then they say, oh, it's like I went to the baseball game and, I was like, do I look that young? And she's like, she was quiet and she said something, I don't remember. But anyways, I was like, the answer is supposed to be yes. But she said she had to do it because that's, requirement. And I understand. I don't get mad. It's just, it's like, you're getting older and it's like, it's kind of depressing. It's like, I have all these issues now. What am I going to be like when I get a lot older? And it's scary. Really scary. I mean, I was taking shots for a while, but I was having insurance problems. They're not covering it, and it's like $1,000 a month for the shots that I take. And my doctor said, just stick onto that metformin and don't worry about taking the shots anymore. So I kind of like that idea because it doesn't feel very good, even though I get tattoos all the time and that doesn't faze me. But when I poke that needle into my skin and it's like, oh, it sucks so bad. But, I'm glad I'm not doing that no more. So it looks like I don't need it as much. So I'm keeping my diabetes under control, which is good. And it's so hard because I used to drink a lot of pop, Mountain Dew by the 2 liters. And it was bad. And it's been about 2 months now since I've had pop. And I do crave it. Every time I hear anybody around me and you hear that psst, when every time they open up a can or a bottle, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm craving it so bad. But been 2 months, so I might as well just keep it up because I know that's a lot of my problem with all that sugar, and Mountain Dew is really bad. So, I went down to just drinking sweet tea, and now I'm drinking green tea. I'm trying to drink more water, which is really hard to do. I try to put flavor in it. I mean, it's water, but I drink it every now and again. I need to drink a lot more because keeping hydrated inside and out is like, it will help make you look younger. And I wish I'd done it years ago and just kept it up, but it is what it is. And the older you get, the more you learn about stuff. And it's like, oh, I wish I have done it years ago. But what can you say now? Except for do it now, But yeah. And then, okay, enough of that, but I have 2 lizards. I have a Chinese water dragon named Draco, and then I have a bearded dragon named Sheldon Cooper. My son named that one. Draco, we bought him from some other people, and they didn't take very good care of him, and they already had a name for him. So he's like 2-3 years old, and my old man, Sheldon, he's like 7-8 years old, and oh, I have to show you. I think I have a short video on Draco being a little pansy. I don't know. And Sheldon, oh, he's like, I might be old and I might be smaller, but I'll show you. He gives attitude. He's like, you might be a young punk, but I'll show you a thing or two. So somebody decided to go hide. They were hiding even though their tail was still out, and Sheldon's not stupid, so he still went after them. It was so cute. I mean, that was the first time I had them together. So I thought, well, try it out, see if they get along, because you never know. But it might not be a good idea. It'd be nice though. But with Draco still being young, still a little kid or whatever, a baby yet, I'm still trying to train that one, and stubborn, so stubborn. But they're both males. They're gonna be stubborn. You know how males are. Sorry, males. But we're gonna be talking about blizzards. I'll be showing them off and showing you that we are making 2 new displays, or not, well, they are display cases that we bought $10 each at the state fairground, and they're pretty big. And one's gonna be for Sheldon, all Pokemon, because I love Pokemon, and I do collect Pokemon, so we'll be talking about that. And the other one's gonna be Jurassic Park, because Draco just reminds me of a little raptor, so I thought that would be cute. But I'll show you the process of those as well, and that's going to be later on down the road, because money issue. But yeah, and like I said, I'll probably show you hacks here and there, maybe, of certain things. I mean, and we're really going to have some fun. We're really going to have some fun. Now remember, this is my first video, so bear with me. And trying to think, what else? We'll talk about maybe certain foods, dinners, or, making it cheap. I mean, if I because there's times I come up with and I should write these down, and I don't, and then I forget. There's times I'm like, okay, we got this laying around the house and this, and then I throw it together and it's really good. I mean, I made this taco spaghetti with what I had in the house, and, money was kind of low, and, it happens. And so you try to get creative. And there's times that when I get creative, it tastes pretty good. I mean, there's a few maybe that is like, but, I made leftover. We had tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, and I had a lot of freaking tomato soup left, so I decided to make a hamburger stew out of it. I mean, yeah, you could taste the tomato soup, but it wasn't bad. It was sweet, and it was still kind of hearty. It was kind of like a Campbell soup, chunky soup, but probably a little better because it's fresher and not in a can. But there's things like that I do, and whatever we could do to save money. And later on, just because the way the world is going, who knows what's going to happen. I mean, it's sad. But we're going to talk about survival. And I thought about starting to collect survival stuff, and if I can remember, I used to know how to make gas for, your vehicles, and penicillin. I'll have to refresh my memory on that, but there's ways of doing a lot of things that people don't know to do. But I want to help you guys out if you ever get down to that situation where we're going to have to survive, with what we have. So we're definitely going to get into a lot of that as well. I probably just, if I can't think of anything, I play some video games. I like Minecraft. More of the building than the survival. I mean, I played survival maybe a couple times, but I'm more into being creative. I love art. I love anything that I can just put my creativity to use, And Minecraft, it could be a lot of fun, but then, it's like having to knock one block and use one block, it gets kind of like, it's taking forever. But, that's why I only do it once in a while. And I play other games, and, probably talk about certain games, like what's your favorite games and whatnot. Hey, yeah, exactly. What's your favorite game? Put it in the comments below. If you have any questions, again, put it in the comments below, but remember, keep it appropriate. Please keep it appropriate. Let's see here. I do collect sports stuff. I am a huge Royals fan, and I'm a huge Chiefs fan. I love my Mahomes. I call them my Mahomies. And my grandma that just turned 80, she calls it, that's my boy. I was like, I'll fight you over him. She just kind of giggled. She's a hoot. But yeah, I got collectibles of that. My husband's got tons of sports cards we can go over just to talk about. He does like to trade. It depends on where he's trading to, and I don't mind trading. I mean, like with my Pokemon cards, I mean, I got a lot. I can't tell you exactly because I still need a lot more to go to get, Gotta catch them all, right? But, and I'm still learning a little bit about certain Pokemons and stuff. I mean, I can't believe how much Pokemons are out there. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. My daughter, she likes to draw like I do, and she came up with her own Pokemons. I was like, maybe you should send that in somehow. Get some money out of that or something, because they were pretty cool. But yeah, we'll be doing that. I mean, and whatever else I can think of. I mean, if you have any ideas, please, comment at the bottom and we'll figure something out. I want to get to know everyone as much as I can. There's a lot of people, but, I want you to get to know me. I used to be a shy person back in the days. I'm still kind of that way. I mean, I'm really shocked that I'm doing this, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe this will help build my confidence, because my confidence and it sucks, but I am trying so hard. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel, and I guess I was just kind of, scared because of how I feel about myself. And I was like, the whole world's going to look at me because people are so judgmental, and it's so heartbreaking. It's like, don't judge the book by its cover. Get to know that person inside and out. It breaks my heart seeing people, oh, they're overweight, oh my gosh, or oh my gosh, they got so many pimples on their face, oh my gosh, they're gay, or oh my gosh, they worship the devil, or the religion's different, or whatever, and it's like, why? I'm a person that wants to get along with everyone, and gosh, I tell you, I wish the whole world think like I do. And I just don't know. It's so sad seeing the way that everybody is in this world anymore. It's really sad. And I know, me being a Christian, I do need to start praying more. And that another thing that breaks my heart. There's Christians out there that are more judgmental than anybody else. And that is like really heartbreaking, because what you're doing, the Christians out there that are doing this, are pushing people away from God, and and everything that goes with that. And I think it's ridiculous. Why judge? This world, the people are just so awful on judging everybody. I mean, who cares about their sexuality? Who cares about the color? Who cares about what religion, or what they like, or whatever? Who cares? Because that person might be a very good person inside. And really, it's not for us to judge anyways. That's for the man upstairs. He's the one that judges at the end, not us. But anyways, yeah, we're definitely gonna be in some deep subjects, you might as well say, and I definitely want everybody's honest opinion about everything. I mean, whoever you worship or whatever, let's get to understand each other too, because that's the thing. A lot of people just don't understand. And like, you know, with me, when I'm walking around and I'm definitely like wearing comfy clothes because I might be in major pain or whatever, and it's like they just look at me and like, oh, she don't take care of herself. They don't. It irritates me when people do that, because it's like, know my story. I mean, when I'm in a lot of pain, and there's time with that fibromyalgia, you can barely touch my skin and it hurts. I mean, there's times my husband tries to rub my neck or back. Yeah, there's times it feels good, but then there's times it's like I feel like I have bruises all over. I mean, it's bad. And you know, there's people out there that have this kind of health issues, and then there's people out there that don't, and they don't understand, and they judge you with like, oh, you know, like me, I got sleeping issues. I sleep a lot sometimes, or I can't sleep enough, or I don't know. My sleeping is so bad because, and a lot of it's my health and all the pains and stuff I go through is so hard. And it's like, you know, I don't mean to sleep all day, and there's times I do. And it could be because, you know, I'm fighting pain all the time, or, you know, we've done something the day before or all weekend or whatever, and it just wore me out. It's hard because I want to go back to work and have like a job, you know, and do what I love. But I can't because of my pains that I go through every day. It really, I could probably maybe work a couple hours at least, but I can't do anymore. Being on my feet or whatever, it causes so much pain. I mean, there's times I want to cry. And it's like with my husband, it took him a while to really understand. Excuse me, I need another drink. But it took him a while to understand what I'm going through, because he probably thought it was all in my head. Well, now that he looked into it more and see what I'm going through, he's understanding a lot more, thank God. And some of my family members as well. But then there got some that are just, you know, oh, it's mind over matter, blah blah blah. You know, it's like, whatever. I don't have a mind, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm just being silly, and I get really goofy. There might be times I'll have a video and I'll have the music on or something. I don't know. I'm just crazy in a good way, I guess you can say. But anyways, enough talking. I just wanted to make a short video to introduce myself and let you know what to expect here and there. And I hope you like my first video. I mean, if you do, give it a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get more notifications of me being silly. Because trust me, I love to make fun of myself. So you'll see that no matter what, one way or another. And comment below. Ask me questions, like I said, whatever. Alright, well, thank you for watching my channel.